coming after me. Y'all favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up, bring my fam up. The mentality, these niggas be faking. The mentality, these niggas be hating. The mentality.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy Vel, back with another Mobile Legends video, and in this one we're going to be talking about how to properly play Zazz, because a lot of people have been asking me how to play him, how to get better with him, and a lot of people have been saying that he's actually a bad hero, and you definitely probably are not playing with him correctly. So that's what we're going to be talking about. A lot of the mistakes that I'm seeing is people just running out thinking that they can do anything. When it comes down to a hero being good or bad, a hero is not good if you can just run out in the open, do whatever you want, and that's it. And that's the thing about it. A lot of Mobile Legends heroes, they're so powerful, like Lancelot, for instance. He can literally run out wherever he wants to and do whatever he wants, and as he has like crazy escapes, he can do so much stuff to get out of that situation. Fanny is the same, Kagura is the same. These extremely overpowered heroes who are capable of just going out there and destroying people by themselves, that's everyone's standards for being a good hero. When in reality, that's not a good hero, that's an overpowered hero. And there's a difference between a hero being good and a hero being overpowered. This new hero, Zazz, is definitely not overpowered. The hero is just a good hero. He is stoppable, but you have to know how to play him. And honestly, he's getting shut down a lot by a lot of people because it's not hard to shut him down. Honestly, it's very easy to shut him down because so many people don't understand how to properly play him. So one of the biggest pieces of advice that I'm going to be giving you all for playing Zazz is positioning. And it might not seem like a big deal, but positioning and mini-map awareness. That's basically all you need to play this hero. Now, if you don't know this, I'm an ADC player. I learned how to play League of Legends using an ADC. Like, ADC has just always been my thing ever since I started playing MOBAs, and that's why that's my best type of character to play. I play ADC and I play mages. I'm good with long-range heroes, and what Zazz is a long-range hero. He's a very long-range hero because he has a turret that almost has the same type of range as the turret that comes on the map already. So basically, when you're trying to master this hero, you have to put yourself in positions where you're protected by your tower, your turret. And that's why a lot of people were saying use Flicker. Flicker is the best thing to use on him and stuff like that. But if you get in a position where you have to use Flicker, you're not in a great position to begin with. That's the thing. Like, positioning is very, very important. Positioning and map awareness is very important because once you get in a position where you have to Flicker, first off, if you use Flicker, you're flickering away from the protection of your tower. The way you should be set up when you're using this hero is you should always be behind the protection of your tower. Anybody gets close to you, your tower should be hitting them. That's the best part about this hero. Everyone else, they have to run away, they have to Flicker because they don't have a tower in their back pocket. You literally have a tower with you at all times. You should not get in that, like, it should not be so crucial that you always have to like try to Flicker out or something. That's just really bad position a lot of the times. And honestly, that's the use of Flicker. If you're not engaging with it and you're just getting out of somewhere, usually you're in a bad position because there's like a lot of heroes there's some heroes that need it, absolutely need it. Like tanks and stuff, they need to Flicker into situations and stuff like that. But if you're flickering and getting out of a situation, it's more than likely it was a bad position for you to be in from the start. If you master positioning and learn where you should and shouldn't be, it becomes a lot easier to play a lot of different heroes. Like Layla is another one of those heroes where she doesn't have escapes, so people, a lot of people run Flicker on her, and a lot of people just think that she's the worst ADC simply because she's not as mobile as other ADC. When in reality, people who actually master positioning with Layla, they pretty much destroy. Zazz is one of those heroes where you really need to watch your surroundings and you need to watch the map at all times. You need to know who you're playing against and where they last were on the map. You have to have some idea where they're at. Like, usually that's all it is when it comes down to mini-map awareness, and that's how you can get great positioning. If you're aware of where everyone is and what side of the map people are on and stuff like that, like if you know there's a Natalia in the game and she was last seen up top, you know that you should not be towards, like, basically when you're positioning yourself, let's say you were middle lane, for instance, and you know Natalia is up top, I would never position myself towards the left of the middle lane. I would position myself to the right, because if Natalia just decides to creep up at any given time and try to dash out at me, I'm closer to the right, so she has to come a farther distance. By the time she reaches that distance, I should be able to get back in a better position. And that's why positioning is so important, knowing where everyone is on the map. Like if you know that there's a Lancelot, like it gets a little bit more tricky if there's, like, let's say there's a Lancelot on the bottom, there's a Natalia at the top, and then there's a Kagura there, and then Cyclops is there too. That's when things become overpowered, because there is literally no position. They can surround you from anywhere. They can come out at any given time. There's really no position that's safe when you're in a position like that going against those type of heroes. And that's when the teamwork comes into play. That's when teamwork is definitely required. But let's say they don't have a team full of the most overpowered heroes in the game, and usually there's only 1 or 2 threats that you have to worry about. Usually you should know where those heroes are, and you should put yourself in a position that's away from your biggest threats. Certain heroes you just don't have to worry about. Like mages, when you have Zask, you don't really have to worry about. There's not a single mage that you have to worry about when you have Zask. ADC, there's not a single ADC you have to worry about. Let's see, tanks, there's really not a single tank you have to worry about either. Like there's really no one you have to worry about but assassins when you're Zask. Zask is one of those heroes that's just very powerful. He's very strong, and it's pretty easy to take out everybody except for the assassins, honestly. Oh, I said there's no mages there. Kagura is definitely one that you have to worry about. She's someone that you always have to worry about. But outside of Kagura, there's not really any more that you have to worry about. Even Cyclops can imprison you, but you can put a turret right out there at him, and yeah, he's pretty much going to get taken down. Now Kagura, she got a lot of purify and stuff like that. She's a crazy hero. But all the assassins, they can come up and burst you down real quick before you. Some of them can even silence you. Like Natalia, if you don't have your tower out by the time she comes there, you're not going to get a chance to take that out. And she can literally, if she's fed, she can literally take you down super fast. So that's why positioning is really a big deal. I think that's pretty much the key component to using this hero. Obviously, a great build comes in handy, and I'm going to be making a build video soon and explaining why I use the build that I use. But I definitely wanted to make this video because I know you all have the hero already, and a lot of people are struggling with using them. You all was telling me that you were learning a lot about him when you were watching me play on stream earlier. And yeah, he's really simple to use, honestly. He's not as difficult as a lot of people are making it seem, but positioning is huge, and positioning isn't something that's really a highly talked about thing in Mobile Legends. I think that everyone likes the flashy videos where people are destroying people and stuff like that. If you're not going out there getting a bunch of kills and doing a bunch of crazy stuff, you're a noob and all that. That's the way the community looks at things. But in reality, in order to be a good player, positioning is one of the key components. And going contrary to the videos people are putting up, you shouldn't just be out there running around just killing everybody. Of course, that's cool. Like the YouTubers, we do that for entertainment. Like we literally run out there and play the game how it's not supposed to be played, just to entertain you all. But when it comes down to it, every single YouTuber in the community, I'm pretty sure. Nope. I'm not gonna throw no shade. Never mind. But the majority of YouTubers in the community can actually understands how to really play, like how to positioning, teamwork, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be about. That's basically what it's about. So positioning, and when I say positioning, it's not just even about your positioning. For instance, there's something that Zask can do that no other hero can do. So basically, because he has his own tower, you can go in between towers. So let's say you have a tower in the middle lane. You're at that tower. You can put your tower right in front of that one, so you know how far your range is on your tower. The second that range ends, you put your tower like right there, so your tower can pick up where that tower leaves off, and then you have a whole little safe area there. You have a whole little safe haven that they can't walk past without getting hit by 2 towers. Like if they come anywhere near you, if any assassin tries to dive you anything, they're getting attacked by 2 towers. You can literally set up like a little fort. Like that's what that is. It's an invisible fort where if they step past these boundaries, they're getting hit by two towers. You can do things like that. You can position your towers in smart places. Like even if you know, let's say one thing that people really underestimate about this new hero as well is his second ability and his third ability. They're very, very powerful abilities. You don't need to always use your tower to take out minions. Use your second and third ability. And what you can do with your tower is hide that in a bush. If you know that there's a Natalia up top, or you know that there's a hero up top, hide your turret in a bush and just cut that off. Use it as a ward. Use it as a warning system for when somebody's coming to you. Like, there's so many different ways you can use Zaz to basically do what you have to do so you don't get ganked, so you don't get killed quickly. There's so many ways you can play Zaz safely. The only limitations are in your mind. Like, you might not be able to think about the fact that, yo, let's just put this in a bush, and that can warn me if somebody comes up. Let me put this right here in front of this tower. That way I have this whole little space right here to walk in, and if they touch me, they're gonna get hit by 2 towers. Like, that's why YouTube videos and YouTubers, that's why we do what we do. So certain things you might not think of, we can tell you it from our perspective. And also, we have a bunch of subscribers who actually love the game with us. So in the comment section, they're going to be giving you suggestions and stuff like that as well. They're going to give you your opinion and tell you some of the things that they do, and tell you some of the things that they like, don't like. You're going to get so many different opinions, and that's why the YouTubers are here. So we can have these communities of people that's just engaging and talking about the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it, yo. It's really just you have to think differently. You have to think outside of the box. Don't just think, put the tower down, put the turret down, and just try to kill something. No, you have to think about, where is your turret placed right now? When you're using your turret, where are you placing it? Is that the best place it can be placed for the for optimal results? What all can you see? Like, what all are you looking at when you place it in a certain direction? Like, why are you placing it there? What's your logic behind it? What's your reasoning? Just because a hero has a tower don't mean you should just throw it down wherever. You actually have to think. So yeah, that's basically my advice to you all. Start thinking a little bit deeper about the things you do, the moves you make. Why are you standing in the spot you're standing in? Does it make sense? Look around the map. When you're standing somewhere and you have your tower somewhere, think about where you're standing and your tower is standing, and think about, is this the smart place for you to be? Can somebody creep up on you and take you out from somewhere? And if they can creep up on you and take you out without your tower hitting them or something, move. That's basically all you have to do. But yeah, let me know what you all think in the comments section down below. Make sure you leave your tips and advice down below. Also, let me know some of your builds. I have a build video coming up as well, but I want to hear what type of builds you all are running on this hero. Yeah, so let me know what you all think in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop that thumbs up, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, homies. Peace out, y'all.
Life gets so much better than it is right now. We going so high up, we never will fall down. Told him I'ma make it. Where I'm from is dangerous. Niggas get they all just to make it out. Gotta do it for my family. These haters wanna see the end of me, but really I'm who they pretend to be. I gotta make it for my family.